Yeah, dog. Welcome to Wreck to Riches. Thomas G here for another one. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody out there in the crypto space. Don't forget to make love to that like button, subscribe, and share this video everywhere you can. Get the word out. We're talking crypto. We got an interesting topic to talk about today, and I always want to cover, any news or any updates that are going on in the crypto space that I think are important to watch for. And I'm going to be doing videos Sunday through Thursday. You'll be able to find these, so you'll know when they're coming. Sometime on Sundays, sometimes on Mondays, whatever time, no set time. You'll just hit those notification bells so you know when it's popping. So today's news, today's drama. I mean, there's never a calm day in crypto. There's always some shit going on, man. But there's also been a lot of things boiling up, and the pot's been stirring for a long time for your boy CZ, all right, over there at Binance. And there's been heavy allegations with this guy, from money laundering to fraud to the list goes on, man. It's like they got a file as high as the sky on stuff on CZ that you can Google and look up. But then you come to wonder, because I go, for a couple of years now, I've been researching the types of things that they were saying about CZ and what he's been involved with. And you start to look at who's publishing these articles, who owns the publishing companies, what are the types of stories and narratives they put out there. And it's becoming like mainstream media here in the US, the CNN type stuff. For a while there, I was like, CZ's, his time's coming, but, they could just be pinning a lot of stuff on the guy. I don't know. It's just starting to be a little bit fishy, but long story short, the DOJ, Department of Justice, they are saying, hey, we can settle this criminal case against you, CZ. It's going to cost you $4 billion. Now, where they got that dollar amount, I don't know. You got to do some digging, do some research. Maybe you can drop a comment and let me know. But at the end of the day, it's always about money. It's always about money. Hey, man, we can make this go away. The criminal charges, the criminal case, we can settle with you. Instead, you think if you truly, truly did commit crimes of these nature, fraud, embezzlement, they talk about this guy being involved with human trafficking. I've seen it all. Why settle anything? Why settle anything? You take this guy behind, in cuffs, put him behind bars, close down his exchange, and take whatever money you can. You don't try to settle with the motherfucker. Who tries to settle in justice? Like, think about it. Like, somebody kills your loved one. God forbid, someone kills your mom, right? I'm just throwing out there, murder. This might be a bad example, but this is the way I see it. And you're trying to get this person to pay the price. You want him behind bars. You want the death penalty. You're not going to be like, all right, bro, let's come to a settlement here. Give me about 4.5 mil. I'll put my emotions to the side, and you do 10 years. You'll be out in 10. Like, what in the world? I mean, maybe some people will take that deal. They're desperate for money, but it's just like, when there's such a heinous crime, when there's such, allegations to the magnitude of what's going on with CZ, you don't offer the guy a settlement of any kind. You say, hey, man, we're going to get your ass, and we're going to put you behind bars. We're going to do what's right, okay? But for some reason, it's just like, even if he pays the $4 billion, it's going to be, if he steps foot in the U.S., they can put him away. The whole getting them over here to put them away like SBF, that's going to take some moves. They got to do extradite and do it the right way. But I mean, if he came here for whatever reason, I doubt he would be, then they could just lock him up. and throw the key away. He ain't ever getting out. So, $4 billion settlement. You look at the price of BNB today, it's like nobody gives a fuck what anybody's got to say about this. I mean, why should you? Somebody told me a long time ago, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. All right? I'll say that again. Give me a second. Believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. I'm going to live by that from now on. That fool to me is innocent until proven guilty without a shadow of a doubt. You can show me some blockchain evidence. You can get some people on the stand. Shit, they might even be lying too. It don't matter. I think just regulation with the hammer's coming hard. And I don't know CZ. I don't know what's right, what he's done and what he hasn't done. And I find it fishy that these $4 billion settlement offers and all these settlement deals that happen across the board, it's just not the way I don't think justice should be. Now, if CZ, for whatever reason, pays the fine or doesn't pay the fine, I don't think it's going to matter. What's going to matter is if he ends up in jail with criminal charges. And if that happens, what happens with Binance? Do they shut it down? What happens to BNB? There's always possibilities. And I think it would put us in a crazy, horrible, max pain, down the drain, worst bear market. And I would want it to happen at the bottom, towards the bottom, to get to the bottom, because the collapse of Binance and CZ going to jail, and right now the price isn't reflecting anything. I don't think people are buying it. They've been hearing this shit for years, for a long time. But if it happened, because anything can happen, and the DOJ obviously has their mind made up that they want to get this guy, will it happen? Is it good for the space? I think not. Honestly, the way people feel about it right now, the sentiment isn't that they're scared that it's going to happen. The money trail and the chart's not showing that people think it's going to happen. So will it? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't feel like it. But you never know. And what will happen? It'll be catastrophic. I can tell you that. It'll be a big deal. So I really don't want it to happen. But it's going to be interesting to see how things pay out. Does he pay $4 billion and it just kind of just gets brushed under the rug, swept under the rug, kind of goes away? Does he pay and then still go to jail? Does nothing happen? Binance and BSC chain continues to go. Binance token goes to 500, 1,000 in the next bull run. There's different scenarios. In a perfect world, nothing happens, and BNB doubles and triples during the bear market. That's the perfect world. But it's not a perfect world. And people getting kicked while they're down, especially by regulation in the DOJ, while the market's already trash as it is, everyone's happy at the price of where Ethereum and Bitcoin are, but what about the people that bought the last top during the last, bull cycle and are wrecked right now? They're hoping and praying to get out, break even, if not make a little money on the next cycle up if it happens. But this would definitely put a big black eye and dent on the recovery of the overall market. So more and more people will get hurt. More and more people will suffer. So you got to be careful for what you wish for. I don't wish jail on anybody, especially at the expense of all the crypto users right now. But I do think during the bear market that the weak hands get shaken out. And even people who are not weak-handed, normally who would hold, but they're big spenders and holders on the Binance Smart Chain and BNB token and everything that has to do with that, could shake them out forcefully if criminal charges and CZs, goes to the pinta. Because once he's in cell block D, once homie's walking around holding someone's pocket, the price of B&B is going to be $10-$30. And it's going to be too late. And I don't want that. I got a lot of money on Binance Smart Chain. Got a lot of money invested in BNB. So I don't want that. You don't want that. But shit, man. I mean, I'll be thankful. You know what? If he does go to jail, I promise that fool an unlimited supply of ramen. And I'm not saying that in any way just because, he's Asian or anything like that. Because, in prison and jail, you need your ramen. You know what I mean? You get a lot of shit out of it. You can just eat it straight. You can make, different types of sauces and concoctions of whatever. That's a hot commodity over there. So you'll be getting some ramen from me. You'll be getting some, some Slim Jims, things that he can, use. But because I got to think the guy somehow, I'm joking around, but man, there'll be a lot of people like me sending them a cup of noodle, ramen noodle, whatever you can get into that cell. See, he made a lot of people well off, but Binance Smart Chain and Pancake Swap and Cake and all that, everything that came under that ecosystem propelled me and put me to the next level at some point, So I don't want that, man. But $4 billion, if that's going to keep him out, bro, just come out of pocket. It's a slap on the wrist for you, homie. Like, pay. Come on, you got to pay. Everyone seems to have to pay something, to get out of trouble. I don't know, and get a real good attorney that can just stretch this out and prove your innocence. But I don't know, man. He ain't saying anything. He's just said before, like, he's not involved with any of that. None of this stuff's true. So if these are false allegations, and these are pretty steep allegations, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. And I think that still applies with, if it ain't all true, some of it is. It's got to be. I mean, unless they're coming out of thin air. So we don't know. But watch carefully, guys. Be careful. This may be fake news. All the allegations, it may be real. But don't, count anything out. Don't say that he will go to jail and it's a wrap. And don't say that he won't go to jail and it's never going to happen. Got to be open-minded and kind of just see between the lines. Like, the timing is kind of, at towards the bottom of the bear where they're waiting for it to happen. And, then we reach max pain and then we can recover, because if they did this at the top of a bull market, that'd be some bullshit. I'd be pissed. So we'll see what happens. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.